BMW E46 engine cranks but does not start. How to solve this problem? So watch the full video, inshallah you will be able to repair your car as well. Best wishes and congratulations from this channel. If your BMW won't start, there could be problems such as a dead battery, a faulty starter motor, an ignition system problem or a fuel supply problem. Identify and solve the correct problem. Number 1, I would check the battery voltage first. To check with the battery electrical system analyzer, I will first connect the red clip to the battery positive side. I will connect the black clip to the battery negative side. Check battery charging 12.51 voltage is okay. Battery is good and pass. Battery CCA 771 CCA/SAE okay, no problem. Battery charge retention capacity is 98%. Alternator charging 100%. There is no problem with the battery charge of this car. Be sure to change your car battery if it's a problem. Step number 2, check fuel system. To check whether the fuel pump is working or not, open the cover on top of the engine. Push the secondary valve on the fuel injector reel inward with a small screwdriver and turn the ignition switch to the on position or start the engine. If there is no problem with the fuel pump or fuel line, then there should be fuel pressure. With ignition switch on position and no fuel pump pressure and engine start, there is no fuel pressure. Start the engine with a fuel tester attached to the fuel pump and check if there is no fuel pump pressure. Now I have to remove the fuel pump of the BMW car. To open the fuel pump, first turn the fuel pump lock ring to the left side and open it like this. Before taking the fuel pump out and changing it, I would check with the fuel pump battery to see if the fuel pump is running or not. How to test fuel pump motor with battery outside of the car. To check the fuel pump motor test, connect 2 wires, one to the battery positive side and the other to the battery negative side. See if you test with the battery, the fuel pump motor is working, there is no problem, it means there is no problem with the fuel pump motor. There is no problem with the fuel pump motor, so first how to check the fuel pump fuse and relay wiring. First, to check the fuel pump fuse, open the glove box inside the car and locate the fuse box. Fuse number 54. Open the glove box inside the car and this fuse number 54 of the fuse box is the fuel pump. I have checked 12 pump fuse, no problem. Now I will try changing the fuel pump relay. How to find fuel pump relay? There are 4 such relays under the fuse box inside the glove box. The first relay from the right side is the fuel pump. I will take this fuel pump relay apart to replace it. This is the new fuel pump relay. This is the old fuel pump relay. Install this new fuel pump relay and test whether the engine starts or not. After installing this new fuel pump relay, I will install the fuel pump. If the fuel pump is properly installed inside the fuel tank, turn the lock ring to the right side and lock it well. Use special tools like this to tighten the fuel pump lock ring. After installing the fuel pump and completing it, now I will connect the cable socket and check by installing the fuel pump pressure tester. Check if the fuel pressure is above 3.75 pounds per square inch when the ignition switch is in the on position. See now engine starts so fuel pump pressure 3.75 to 4.00 pounds per square inch is fine, no problem. If the problem is not solved after changing the fuel pump relay, then definitely check the connection from the engine ECU to the ground signal relay and check the positive supply voltage wire from the relay to the fuel pump. Repair engine ECU or wiring if there is any problem. I started the engine again and saw that there is no problem, now it is starting. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. If you have any problem in understanding anything after watching the video, please comment in the comment box.